Hindi ka na for the past 2 months, right?
2 months.
2 months na. So,
Yes.
so far, parang kamusta yung experience as a Binibini?
You know what, until now, I still feel kilig, especially every time wearing Binibini shirt. Kasi it's been my dream to be a Binibini since 2018. So, ngayon, sobrang saya ng puso ko. As everyday, ine-enjoy ko lang yung activities namin. Whether rehearsal lang to, as in, ine-enjoy ko lang talaga siya.
Can you tell us about your background outside the pageant, what you do, and then parang ano yung natapos mo?
I graduated in University of Caloocan City, Bachelor of Science in Office Administration, and I am now, I have 2 businesses. One is La Belleza apparel clothing line. I design the clothes and then I have a manufacturer to do it. Next is the beauty salon. So for now, we offer home service since kinlose ko muna siya. Under renovation siya so that I can focus on Binibini. And then after Binibini, I will reopen. So, after Miss World, I joined Century Tuna Super Pods. Ayun, Century Tuna Super Pods na yung pinaka-recent ko. And then Binibini.
Parang ba't siya natagalan? Parang 4 years, parang 3 years yung gap, right? 2019 tapos 2022?
2021 actually I joined Queen of Hearts and then I won Miss Philippines Lumiere International World. But suddenly, I withdraw from the crown kasi they are not specific pa when yung pageant namin and yung age ko din. So I want to explore and I really want to be a Binibini then and join other pageants because I don't want to really wait for that long. And pandemic din kasi. So, ayun, yun yung pinaka-last.
Binibini yung talagang yung pangarap mo.
Opo.
Bakit?
Because Binibini is one of the most prestigious pageants in the Philippines. And ang sarap talagang matawag na once a Binibini, always a Binibini. And I know also that the reason why, of course, the main reason why I choose Binibini and I joined Binibini kasi I know that my advocacy is in line with Binibini Pilipinas organization advocacy, and I really want an organization that we are sharing the same causes. As I'm saying that one of the reason why I joined Binibini Pilipinas is because I want to share my life story and the struggles that we face and how we overcome it. It's HIV awareness is really something close to my heart because 6 months ago, my youngest sister, who's very close to me, passed away because of it. And I know that, until now, it's still painful. Until now, I have so many regrets. But I believe that it will really. The reason why I started this movement, Breaking Barriers, I have a movement, it focuses on breaking the stigma and discrimination among people living with HIV. Kasi when my sister experienced that, so many people who judge her. And they judge her because they don't know what's going on and they are not educated and aware. That is why I really push this advocacy so that people will be aware and they will not feel disgusted whenever they see someone who have that kind of disease, because as I'm always saying, HIV doesn't kill people but the discrimination and stigma does.
Parang can you share us parang about your learnings or para about your realizations about that the disease? What are the most misconception about it?
The number one misconception, is they don't want to hug the person living with HIV. They want to kiss. Ayaw nilang mag-share ng pagkain kasi feeling nila mahahawa sila. Minsan pa nga sa swimming pool may discrimination. Ay, nag-swimming siya dyan. Ayoko na dyan. So, you know, parang they are already facing the consequences of their action eh. Bakit pa natin sila pahihirapan? Eh, we can just be there for them, to support them na they're still alive after HIV. Your life will not stop from there. I'm not saying this, hindi ko sinasabi na madali magkaroon ng ganun. Pero nakita ko kasi kung gaano naghirap yung kapatid ko. Physically, emotionally, nagkaroon siya ng mental health problem. Physically, yung skin niya nagtutorn. So, I know how hard it is. Pero we really need someone to be there for them, to support them and push them na kaya mo yan, na hindi matatapos dyan yung buhay mo. Kasi may treatment na tayo ngayon.
Given a chance na mabalik yung panahon mo, your sister, do you have any message for her?
Siguro, it's, yung message ko sa sister ko is, I'm always here for you no matter what. Kasi, alam mo naman yung mga kabataan medyo may pagkapasaway pa, ganun. Pero, no matter what she did, or no matter what, kung ano yung mga naging desisyon niya sa buhay niya, I'm here accepting her in parang wide open arms kung siya tinatanggap. Kasi, sino ba naman ako? Diba? Kaya, ang message ko sa kanya ngayon, sana, alam ko na hindi na siya nahihirapan ngayon. But of course, I also want to have or cherish my moments that I have with her sana. Marami pa sana kasi akong gustong gawin kung natapos niya lang yung treatment, kung na-detect lang namin nung maaga. Ayun.
Sa tingin mo ba parang meron pang pagkukulang?
Yes, of course. Oo naman. Kasi some people don't know I'm the breadwinner of our family. Since I was 13 years old, bata pa lang ako, nag-work na ako for my family. I grew up without knowing who my real father, biologically. Hindi ko naman nakilala. So I really need to step up and provide financially while working, you know. So nung nagkasakit siya, may mga times na nanghihingi siya ng oras sa akin. Alam mo yung, I really want to give it. Kung may oras lang ako and kung sobrang well-off lang naman kami, bakit hindi, diba? Pero I need to work to provide for the medicine, for the hospital bills. Yung some treatment is free. ARB is free, but may mga side effect na kasi siya, may mga sakit na siya na kailangan namin kamutin. And you know, yun yung isa sa pinagsisisihan ko, yung pagkukulang ko, na sana yung isang oras, yung isang araw na hiningi niya sa akin, sana binigay ko na lang, na yung trabaho nandyan lang yan, pero yung buhay ng kapatid mo, pwedeng anytime, you don't know when they will be taken from you. Ayun talaga, yung isa. Hanggang ngayon, regret ko talaga siya. Nagigilty ako kapag naaalala ko na hinihingan niya ako ng araw para mag-spend ng time, pero inuna ko yung work ko kasi kailangan ko nga mag-support sa kanila. Ayun. Pero until now, ginamit ko na lang din siyang lesson eh. Kaya ngayon, I really spend time with my family every Sunday. No matter what happened, except lang may activity kami sa Binibini, I don't really, even before, I don't open my salon ng Sunday. That's family day talaga.
Can you share us about your last memory with your sister before she died?
Last memory. I was talking to her and she was asking me if I can buy her donut and milk tea. Ayun talaga, kasi favorite niya. Ayun nga, isa pa rin sa kinaka-guilty ko. Hindi ko siya binili ng milk tea kasi bawal. Bawal ang chocolate kasi sa kanila. Bawal ang matamis. So parang, yung last memory ko talaga sa kanya, hindi din talaga sobrang okay. Pero alam mo yung last na sinabi niya sa akin, ate, sobrang proud ako sa'yo, mahal na mahal kita. Ayun yung sinabi niya sa akin. Hinahold ko lang yung tears ko, pero until now, sobrang nasasaktan ako kasi sana pala binili ko na lang yung milk tea kung alam ko lang na huling araw na ngayon. Ganun. Kaya ngayon may trauma ako, hindi ako bumibili ng milk tea sa ibang tao. Tsaka ng donut, natatakot kasi talaga.
Bakit strong mo? I mean, parang hindi ka umiyak. Talagang
umiiyak ako pag mag-isa na lang ako. Tsaka maraming tao. Pero sobrang nasasaktan pa din ako actually. Pag mag-isa na lang ako, pag nagdadrive ako pa uwi. Minsan, lalo na yung ginagawa naming season ng Breaking Barriers ngayon, akala nila nire-release ko lang yun. Pero bago ko i-release yun, iniiyak ko yun. Kasi nagsisisi ako na sana yung treatment na sinishare namin na ginagawa ng ibang tao hindi natapos ng sister ko. Hindi man lang niya na-experience na magkaroon ng matapos yung treatment, tapos maging undetected, tapos ma-enjoy yung buhay niya. So there are times talaga na as a healing process pa kasi ako, very recent lang kasi yung pagkawala niya.
So, can you tell us about some ways to prevent it?
To really, alam mo yon, really raise awareness talaga and educate people na if you know that you are active, magpa-test ka na. Prevention is better than cure. Early detection is early treatment, diba? Kaya talagang huwag tayong mahiya kasi ang testing is free, confidential, at safe yan. Kaya as much as possible, if alam mo na na-active ka or nag-undergo ka ng mga injections or drugs, talagang magpa-check ka na. And lastly, self-prevention talaga. Self-preservation. I'm not saying na I'm lucky na na-experience, pero alam mo yon, actually it was really hard for me at first to share kasi it's very a sensitive topic and people are not ready to face it. Pero we need to talk about it eh. As long as na pinag-uusapan natin siya, mas magiging aware yung mga tao. And it's not because we are inciting fear na, oh, sige, magpa-test ka. Hindi. Diba? Tinutulungan natin sila na mas magkaroon ng self-awareness. And sabi nga nila, if you really can't do it, meron tayong ABC eh. A is to abstain. If di mo kaya, wag ka na lang makipag-intercourse. B is be faithful to your partner. C, use contraceptives. We just need to remember those ABC. Diba? Para talagang, kung alam mo yung nandun ka na talaga sa moment na yon, kasi mas makakatulong to sa'yo and sa partner mo and the community around you. Do not let fear, dictates you kasi you will suffer from it. Kaya mas maganda na magpa-test ka na as early as now. Alam ko na mahirap. I know it's not going to be easy, but early detection is better than to suffer. Like yung nangyari sa sister ko, kung maaga lang sana namin nalaman, di sana buhay pa siya hanggang ngayon. 'Di ba? And my message also to the family members who have family members suffering from it, na be there for them, do not judge them. Kailangan tanggapin na lang natin, wala na kasi tayong magagawa if ever nandun na. Kasi tayo yung magiging source of strength nila para lumaban. Kasi kapag meron kang HIV, mentally hindi ka na okay din eh. Maapektuhan yung mental health mo. Kaya talagang, as family members, we need to accept them wholeheartedly. We need to support them and really love them of who they are. Push them na talagang there's more than life, diba? Parang there's still a life after HIV.
I think we can go to the mas lighter question.
Okay.
Okay. So, you mentioned earlier that one of your struggles in joining Binibini is that about your height.
Oo.
So, can you share how did you cope with that? Meron kang parang insecurity about height?
Even before, actually, I'm not that short naman talaga. Kasi ang height ko is 5'4". So, for normal Filipino women, mataas na yon.
Yeah.
But, syempre naman, kung itatabi mo nga naman ako sa mga 5'9", 5'8", I'm one of the shortest candidate. There's a lot of, before naman, it's not a problem for me eh. But the problem is, there's a lot of people who's criticizing me that you will not make it. The standard of being a beauty queen is not you. Yes, you are beautiful, but you are not the standard of being a beauty queen. Especially, you're not that fair, like my skin color. Diba? But it didn't stop me. I know that I have the qualities to be a binibini. And I have my story that I want to inspire and motivate a lot of people. I know na marami akong may share sa kanila. Kasi hindi ko siya ginawa lang. Na-experience ko siya. And I really want to be the voice of the voiceless. Alam mo, isa sa natutunan ko during our mentoring with reigning queens, si Stacy. Stacy is one of the queens that I'm looking up to. Stacy and Gabby told me na dapat yung confidence mo mas mataas sa height mo. Ayun talaga yung isa sa natandaan ko. So, thank you so much, Gabby and Stacy. They really, you know what? Stacy really motivated me to join Binibini. We don't know each other personally before, ha? Pero nung nakita ko siya, this girl's really strong. Parang kahit na isa siya sa parang pinaka-short, diba? She ended up second runner-up. So talagang yun yung nag-push sa akin. So, diba, if you don't let your height dictate who you are. Don't let other people define who you are. You have your own kind of strength. You have your own kind of creativity and ability. Diba? Iba-iba naman tayo. So, just use it.
There are only two crowns as of now.
Yes.
Si Binibini. So I think you are not parang qualified as for Miss.
I think so.
Yeah,
Oo, kasi I'm
MI.
27 and now
Yeah.
turning 28.
So Miss Globe na lang
Yes,
for
Miss
now.
Globe.
So, do you think, are you ready for that responsibility?
Yes.
To wear the Miss Globe crown and why?
I'm more than ready. Because being a beauty queen, you are always wearing an invisible crown. Kasi you have, as a breadwinner, I know that I am very responsible. Ever since at the age of 13, I'm the breadwinner of our family. So if I know how to take care of my family, I know how to be responsible and committed to the crown. And I can also use my voice to really influence women, children, to have self-awareness. And I will use my advocacy to really stop the stigma and discrimination among people living with HIV.
Parang paano ka napunta sa parang pagnegosyo? Why beauty salon? Or why parang pagpapaganda mo?
Kasi, ever since 2017, wala pa akong physical store, pero nag-home service na ako. I even went to Japan para mag-training. So, yung lashes, materials, and nails sa Japan ko binili. I also went to Thailand and Singapore para mag-check kung ano yung materials na okay. And then, I ended up choosing Japan materials. Kaya, ayun. Pero, at the age of 7, gusto ko na talagang mag-business. Nagbebenta na ako ng mga cigarettes, candy, ponytail, mga ganon. So, and then from that moment, sabi ko, I want to be my own kind of boss. I don't want to be an employee forever. Kasi, ayun yung opinion ko para sa akin. Kasi, I have my family to support, di ba, financially. And kung mag-stick lang ako sa isang work, and katulad nga nung nangyari, nag-pandemic. So, lahat, naapektuhan din ako, isa din ako sa nawalan ng work. So, kung hindi ako magiging madiskarteng morena, hindi ko mapapag-aral yung mga kapatid ko. Hindi ko matutustusan yung gamot ng sister ko. Kasi I never met my father eh. We don't have father eh. We came from a broken family. So it was only me and my mom. And yung mom ko is labandera. I'm very proud of my mom. Pero hindi kami mabubuhay lang doon. Kaya talagang now I can say that talagang tiyaga lang.
Pero so never mo pang na-meet yung...
Hindi ko din kilala. Even picture or name, wala. Hindi ko alam talaga.
Ang pwede na para kung paano sila nag-meet ng mother mo.
Si mama is very parang mysterious about. Kasi pag tinatanong ko lang, ayaw niyang sabihin. Sinasabi niya lang, basta niligawan niyo lang ako tapos yun. Ganun.
Pero sila, di ba?
True.
Suga ko daw.
Tingnan niyo na lang ako.
Given a chance to meet your father, gusto mo ba?
Oo naman, ever since. Alam mo, dati akala ko okay lang kahit hindi ko ma-meet yung father ko. Kasi by the love of my grandmother and parang feeling ko okay na ako, yung buo na ako. Pero nung as you're growing pala, parang may puzzle na kulang pa pala sa'yo. So gusto ko lang siyang ma-meet kasi I wanted to know what kind of person he is. Ano yung mga nakuha ko sa kanya. And yung culture, kung may mga
needs ka na ba?
Wala talaga. Baka naman, matulungan niyo ako.
Baka, kasi yung kay Gazini parang never din niya na-meet. Tapos,
Oo,
niya after Miss
si Gazini din.
Oo.
Well, Gazini is very blessed kasi meron siyang idea ata. But I don't have any ideas. So, ang hirap maghanap, di ba? But I'm just hoping na buhay pa siya. Kasi malaki yung age gap nila ng mom ko. Parang nasa 50 plus na siya. Kung bibigyan ako ng chance, ang laki ng Brazil. Paano mo hahanapin, di ba? Ayun. Sana dumating yung time, if God's perfect time, makilala ko siya. Alam mo, hindi ako nainggit. Talaga. Kasi grabe yung pagpapalaki sa akin ng lola ko. As in, yung lola ko, pinaramdam niya sa akin na hindi, of course, we need complete family. I'm not saying that. And I'm aiming for that pagka nagkaroon na rin ako ng sarili kong pamilya. Pero, having a broken, or being in a broken family, dapat hindi, it will not stop you from doing your dreams. Kasi may ibang mga bata na parang lumilihis yung landas nila kasi nga hindi sila, alam mo yun, broken family. Pero ako, grabe yung core, yung root na tinuro sa akin ng lola ko na hindi. parang gusto mong matulad sa ganito, hindi pwede. Kailangan mag-work hard ka para hindi ka rin mag-end up na broken family. So, okay lang yun. Napalaki talaga ako ng lola ko ng maayos.
Greatest lesson na learn mo sa lola mo growing up.
If you want something, work hard for it. And do not let other people dictate who you are.
And look at you now. Talagang
Sobra namang strong. Grabe yung pagka-strong ng personality ko talaga. As in, I mean, of course, there are times na I feel hopeless, cry. And as a breadwinner, it's hard na. Kasi, alam mo, nung namatay sister ko, isang araw lang akong umiyak. Kasi hindi ko na maiyak. Ang hirap pala nun. Kasi nasa loob mo lang. Parang ang bigat-bigat. Parang lahat ng luha mo nasa heart mo, tapos hindi mo mailabas. Kasi, if I will show my weakness to my family, hihina din sila. Kaya ako, ang hirap kasi hindi ko nga mailabas.
you need to be strong for them.
And sometimes you need to take up responsibility even if it's not your responsibility, di ba? Pero I'm really grateful naman na natuto ako. Ang dami kong natutunan. Kaya nga, kahit konting problema, ang bilis ko na lang solusyonan kasi ang dami ko nang napagdaan.
Buhay ka ba yung lola mo?
Okay na. She passed away when I was 16.
Oh, talaga.
Oo, kaya after nun, I thought hindi na ako makakapag-aral. Pinag-work na ako ng tita ko nun, mag-sales lady na lang daw ako. Totoo yun, hindi ko nilalang. I mean, mag-sales lady na daw ako kasi hindi na nila ako kayang paaralin. Pero hindi ako talaga tumigil.
Scholar ka na ba?
Yes, second sem namin, nag-scholar na ako. Tapos hanggang sa UCC, tapos graduate ako ng wala akong binabayaran ng tuition.
Talaga ma-discard.
Ma-discarte po talaga. Hindi po ako sobrang talino, hindi ako mga cum laude level, pero discarte lang talaga.
Sino yung mga parang ka-close mo sa
Hello, dami. Okay, sige. Ang close ko, sila Zoe, sila Kiara, sila Jean, Isabel, si Mirhan, si Jessie. Makulit din kasi si Jessie.
Salvador.
Oo. Si ano pa ba? Baka di ako nabanggit. Sila Zia. Lia. And then marami pa kasi alam mo, pag pumunta ka ng everywhere, you can see me everywhere. As in, sa group, kung san-san lang ako lumilipot. So, kaya ang dami ko din ka-close. At saka, sa dami ng activities namin, ang dami na namin na pag-usapan. Alam na namin yung buhay ng isa't isa.
So for na, parang what have you sacrificed in joining Pilipinas?
Ayun nga, syempre, as a breadwinner, I need to really postpone mo na yung business ko, diba, under renovation siya. Pwede naman na sana, kaso pag may bagay kasi ako na gustong gawin, gusto ko nakafocus ako doon. So, nakafocus muna ako sa Binibini. Kasi I cannot really do multitasking. Sa business, mahirap kasi mag-monitor. So, for the meantime, home service muna kami. And then, syempre financially, minsan nag-i-struggle din. Kasi I have my sister, she's studying accountancy. And I'm supporting her. Ay, talaga. Ayun. Ay, wow, congrats! Mahawa naman sa sister ko. Tapos, yung three brothers ko nag-aaral. I'm supporting everyone. So, 4 of my sisters. 1 and then 3. So, 4. Diba? Kaya, oo. Ay, hindi. 4 yung sinusuportahan ko. And I am also helping 2 of my cousins sa college nila. It's more on about giving back din kasi. I know it's hard, pero wala naman din ibang tutulong kundi ako. Tsaka gusto ko kasi before I really achieve my dreams, gusto ko na yung priority ko talaga nagagawa ko. Yun, maraming salamat po sa lahat po ng sumusuporta po sa amin at naniniwala. And I hope na suportahan niyo pa po kami. Marami pa po kaming ilalabas, marami pa po kaming activities, and marami pa po kayong aabangan sa amin. Continue lang po yung pagsuporta niyo sa amin kasi malaking tulong po yun. And I hope i-follow niyo po yung Breaking Barriers na page. It is a movement that focuses on breaking the stigma and discrimination among people living with HIV. And dun po sa page na yun, we can also reach out community para marami tayong matulungan. Sa darating po na pasukan, yung mga proceeds po nun is ibibigay po natin sa mga positive women and children to give them small business opportunities and provide school supplies sa mga bata. So ako, nakipag-partner na ako sa APWAI, Association of Philippine Women Advocates Incorporated. Lahat po yung page po na yun is ang goal po nun to really reach out din. Baka may mga gusto pang mag-help dun sa mga ating mga blood sisters and brothers. So, ang APWAI is for women and trans women children.